This tutorial is for picking up stitches along the side of a stockinette piece of work. Here we have a stockinette swatch and we're going to add stitches to the side. You can see here we have a selvage edge and our first row of V stitches. We're going to be adding right in between the selvage row and the row of V's. You can see there's a little space there we can stick our needle into, and we'll just be knitting right into that little space. We're going to start on the corner, making sure to get the very corner edge. The first stitch is the trickiest, but you put your needle into the very corner, take your yarn that you're going to start knitting with, loop it around your needle, and then just pull that loop through that stitch. The first couple are the trickiest and the tightest. Now we're going to go into the next little space and pick up that V. And there we go, we loop our yarn through that stitch. And now we've added 2 stitches. Now we're going to go into the next space and make another knit stitch. Now I'm going to skip this next stitch. I've cast on 3. I'm skipping 1. And I'm going to do the next one here. Right into the next little space, picking up that V, looping the yarn around and making another add-on stitch. There we go. We've done another 3 stitches. We're going to skip 1 here, and I'm going to explain that to you in just a minute. There we go. We've added another stitch right into the next space, picking up both legs of that V, and another one. Now we've added 3 more stitches and we're ready to skip our next one. Knit stitches are not perfect squares. They're actually a little bit wider than they are tall. You can see this here with the stitch marker ring. The stitch takes up the entire width of the circle, but not the entire height of the circle. You can see the height of the circle is filled by 1 stitch plus a little bit more. So for that reason, you don't pick up every single stitch as you're going along the edge. Your pattern will likely tell you pick up every 3 for 4 stitches, 4 for 5 stitches, and if your pattern does not tell you, you can just choose how many to pick up to fill in the space of your work. Just dip in, wrap around, and pull it through. Dip in, wrap around, and pull it through. Just keep doing this till the end of your work. And when you get to the very end, you want to make sure you get the last stitch in there, which can again be a little tight and a little fiddly. You might have to play around with exactly where you want to dip in. So here I'm dipping in to the very corner. Now I have picked up all of my stitches along my stockinette piece of work, and I'm just going to purl down the back side of my work, continuing on with my stockinette pattern. Now I've added a stockinette piece going the other way onto the side of my work. You can see it does create a little bit of a ridge right there. And that's picking up stitches along the side of a stockinette piece of work. I hope you found this video helpful.